Hi, I'm Thomas and this is my brother Cameron. Let us take you to Mootopia. Welcome to those watching on my original channel and welcome to those watching on my new channel. First, we'd like to say massive congratulations to the players who won the MK Dons End of Season Awards. We'll be picking out our Player of the Season later. Cameron, were you satisfied with how this season went?
I was really satisfied. We didn't get relegated and promotion wasn't I wasn't expecting a promotion, but I was expecting to stay up and we did, so yeah.
Today in the game, the commentators said that the playoffs were a must next season. Do you think that's a realistic aim?
Yeah, I think we did really well. I think it's now we've got into the method of Russell's tactics. I think we'll be able to aim for the playoffs.
There have been 4 players definitely released. They are Kieran Agard, Jordan Houghton, Lee Nichols and Joe Mason. Plus Grigg, Laird, Sorensen and Thompson have returned to their original clubs. The Dons have offered 7 contracts to 7 players. What are your thoughts on those offered a contract, Cameron?
Ben Gladwin is a player who spent a lot of time out of the team with injury this season. But when he's fit, he's a great player and definitely deserves to stay at this level.
I really hope he does stay because every once in a while he does provide an absolute cracker into the top corner. What's your opinion on Sermon?
Well, Sermon arrived in a bustle of Russell's mates and has proven himself a very, very worthy spot in our team. And he's another great player that I'd want to keep.
I slightly disagree with you on that one. I think Sermon definitely has on and off days, but when he is on form he can produce some belters as shown against Northampton Town.
Sorinola is wanted by many clubs, but personally I would like him to stay as he is one of my favourite players and could cause some trouble next season.
I agree with you completely there really. The only thing I can say is hopefully he signs a 3-4 year deal with us and then practices free kicks and training because that's something he can really do with I say practices free kicks, practices crossing because he hit the crossbar today and also we get quite a lot of Wonga for him if he signs a 4-year deal.
Josh McEachran didn't make a forward pass for his first couple of games and I thought he was rubbish, but he's improved with games and he's another who would do a job for us.
I don't entirely agree with you. If I had to choose between J-Mac and Sermon, I can't say his surname. I would have to pick Sermon because I think Sermon brings a lot more to the team than J-Mac, and I don't think he improves that much.
I can't see Laurie Walker doing any more than warming the bench as Fisher is clearly our number 1 and he'll get a better deal somewhere else. So I'm not fussed if he goes. He did well at Oldham, but he's not as good as Fisher. Again,
Fisher's not my number 1. I've expressed my opinion quite a lot over the previous vlogs. But I think Fisher will do better than Laurie Walker, and again, I haven't seen him play, so I'm not fussed if he goes.
I've not seen Jay Bird play until today, but he's one of our own, and I hope he stays, scores loads of goals, and then we can sell him for £1 gazillion.
Again, pretty much the same. I'm not quite sure we'll get £1 gazillion for him. Maybe a couple of million.
Cameron Jerome is a top player. He scored lots of goals, so I really, really, really want him to stay.
Cameron Jerome, it would be good if he signs a contract because he's our joint top scorer for this season with Scott Fraser. He's really good in the air and I think we could really do with him up front. Okay, Cameron, we've done the players that you want to keep. What players that are currently under contract that you think we really can't lose?
Well, Scott Fraser, I love the way he runs with the ball and his technique with penalties is outstanding.
I agree with Scott Fraser, however I'm going to have to go with Dean Lewington. He's pretty much a part of the team and I think he's had a brilliant season. He won the Player of the Season for the Dons and I think he can have another brilliant season, possibly even 3 or 4. Cameron, are there any of the released players that you would have kept?
It would have been good to keep Hagard. Like, he's really good and he deserved better than to play one game. But what about you?
Again, I think you're right. He played one game and scored 2 goals. I would have liked to keep Nichols because he's a great keeper, but he wasn't as good with his feet. So I think letting Nichols go was the right choice because he wasn't playing the football he deserved. So now we move on to our player of the season. Cameron, I'll let you go first.
Well, I picked Scott Fraser just because he's scored loads of goals and he's a top player.
Mine is Lewington. I think he's played really well this season, as I've already said. If Darling had been with the Dons all season, I think he would have made a bigger impact than Louis. However, since he's only been here for half a season, I think I've had to go for Louis. That's it from this season. We'll be back in July after the fixtures are released. Hopefully we'll be able to get to a few friendlies. Until then, that's bye from me.
And adios from me.
We'll leave you with all the goals from this season. Play the clip.